Besitos de coco is a very popular dessert that we do here in Puerto Rico, and the base of it is actually the coconut, which is indigenous to the Caribbean or the tropical area, as well as the pineapple that we're gonna use in our dessert. First of all, we're gonna take the sweetened coconut, which is one of the variations that come in the supermarkets for us to purchase. We can also purchase it as coconut flakes, but for this type of dessert, we need enough sugar to be coated around the coconut flakes. So that's why we're choosing this type of coconut. It's already packed in and sold like this sweetened, okay? So we're gonna take 2 cups of shredded coconut and we're gonna put it in the container like so. It's about 2 cups. And we're gonna put some powdered cinnamon to give it that exotic hint. Supposedly cinnamon gives it a lot of energy, so imagine the oils of the coconut with the energy of the cinnamon and the aphrodisiac of the chocolate. So it's gonna be a very fun, interesting dessert. We're gonna put a little bit of vanilla extract right here. And by the way, while we're preparing the base of the cookie, which is the Besitos de Coco cookie, we're preheating the oven at 350 degrees. Why? Because when we put the coconut mixture inside, we're gonna put it with some sugar and some egg whites. And if it's not at the correct heat, once we put the product inside the oven, it's gonna melt all the egg whites and the sugar. So we wanna impact it once we get in there, okay? And we're gonna dry the coconut besitos inside the oven. Once it's done, we're gonna proceed to show you how we're gonna cover it. Now let's put this aside, and we're gonna separate the egg yolks from the egg whites. We were parted in half, and we're gonna take the egg whites and we're gonna let it flow away from our hands. We're gonna use 3 egg whites because that's what the recipe calls for. We're gonna use as well 2 cups of coconut. It's gonna be shredded. And the other ingredient we're gonna use is gonna be 10x or confectioner's sugar, which is this type of sugar that we see right here. It's not granulated sugar. Granulated sugar is the one that you see that's transparent that we usually use as table sugar. But this one is for garnishes or for a delicate dessert like the one we're doing today. And we want that sugar to melt softly with the coconut flakes, and that's gonna bind, keep it together with the egg whites. Now the egg whites, we're gonna pour in with the mixed coconut flakes, and we're gonna put the 10x, which is a confectioner's sugar, okay? Now, with a spatula, you're gonna fold in all the ingredients. I'm missing the lime zest. Why? I'm leaving it for the end because if we put it inside right now, the oils from the zest are gonna start sipping into our mix. And we don't wanna do that because it's not a lemon coconut or lime coconut, it's actually a Besitos de Coco with a hint of lime. The zest of the lime is gonna start protruding citrus oils